What is poppin', people? Hey, so fresh here, and welcome back to the NBA 2K22 Fantasy Foundation. Tonight we have AD and the Mountains versus DeMar DeRozan and the Dynamite. Take your picks. It's going to be interesting.
All the live action right here on 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, great to hear.
You always have. Priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. A chance to check out Salt Lake City's upcoming schedule. On Monday, then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday. A look at the opening lineup for Salt Lake City. We've got Emmanuel Mudiay. Johnson is out there with Bay. Then there's Suggs. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Detroit, they've got Norman Powell. P.J. Washington is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And it's going to be Salt Lake City off the tip. Well, Smitty, opening day is upon us. You excited for the new season?
I am, Kevin. First of all, you love seeing the new rookie class, how they fit in. Second, a lot of these teams with a lot of trades and moving parts, and some of these franchises that have acquired new coaches.
Pass to Lopez. Poked away. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Bay. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from DeRozan. Here's Powell. And no good. His first shot of the night missing. Here's Salt Lake City. Davis drives in over Holiday. And it's Davis missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Lopez. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I love it when Lopez attacks inside. Even with contact, he can find a way to score.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Brook Lopez, such a great complimentary player, Greg, gets right in with this team.
And he gives you good scoring with great efficiency. Very low turnover numbers. Everything you want from a role player.
Here's DeRozan. Bay pulls it in.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Johnson's shot is off.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Powell with it. Passes it to DeRozan. Here's Washington. Lock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Powell for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Off the catch. Norman Powell is quick to move the ball into his shot pocket.
Suggs passes to Davis. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. Washington with it. Picked up by Davis. Washington gets to Holiday. The pass to Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Lopez has got 5.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Suggs dishes to Davis. Mudiay against Powell. Mudiay with the basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Count that bucket.
The defense was all over him all the way, but DeRozan has the vertical to simply rise and fire over you.
Mudiay passes to Johnson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Washington inside. Johnson's there. Washington, that's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Salt Lake City trails by 8. Davis, the pass to Suggs. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to DeRozan. the shot. That's tipped. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Davis kicks to Suggs. Yep, that one goes.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Zubac is checked in for P.J. Washington. Taurean Prince comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Drew Holiday. Lopez passes to Bullock. Back to Lopez. Makes it off the glass. Lopez has got 7 points. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
It's good.
Favors is a huge guy that absorbs contact. A true master at getting his shots off in the midst of really intense defense.
Payton kicks to Prince. Addition out to Lopez. Back to Prince for the three. Another three for Detroit.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Cook dishes to Anderson. Stevenson outside. Pass to Favors. Here is Cook. The train buries the long-range jumper.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Payton with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. To the middle, and now the fast break Anderson with the ball.
A heady player in transition. Kyle Slow-Mo Anderson can facilitate as well as finds looks for himself.
Payton kicks to Zubac. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Lopez. 9 feet out, and the rejection by Favors. Stevenson against Payton. Now here's Stevenson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes to Cook. Oh, that's blocked.
Taurean Prince saying, not on my watch. Spectacular D.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Detroit making a switch here. Allen's checked in, and it's Cook missing. And so Payton will bring it up for Detroit. They lead by 4. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Bullock. It's good. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
Love the subtle adjustments that Kyle can make. That allows him to make contested shots.
Here's Payton. Drops in the layup for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Cook, the pass to Favors. Fournier dishes to Cook. Now the pass to Favors. Zubac against Fournier. From downtown, and again it's Salt Lake City from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Detroit, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Prince up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
Here is Cook. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
That's good from Cook. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's Detroit. They lead by 1, and will return shortly. Well, Drew Holiday is a cagey veteran. He knows a lot.
I really think that it's a lot of hard work.
Interesting, Greg. Hard work and buy-in, certainly important components to winning.
And Holiday, a winning player throughout his career. He's always moved the needle in that direction.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
They've got Reggie Bullock. Allen is out there with Holiday. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Prince in at the 4. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Washington. Davis with some nice D.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And, well, Detroit shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Bounce pass, Prince. Pass to Holiday. Over Moutier. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Allen. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the finest combo guards in this league. You can have Drew initiate, or you can play him off the ball.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Olden.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes with different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that score. And DeRozan kicks to foul. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
The turnovers keep coming. It's been a pretty sloppy start to the game for them, but they're still in the driver's seat.
Pass to Davis. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by, and the basket is good.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
And here is Powell. Down low, here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And as good as his offense has been, Norman Powell's calling card since he entered the league is his defense.
And there it is for him. Bay's got his first points of the game.
They saw what the defense was willing to give up, and they seized that opportunity.
Passes it to Powell. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Detroit ball.
Lopez is checked in for P.J. Washington.
Brook Lopez.
Holiday looking over the floor. On the wing, DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And Smitty, what makes Powell such a great defender? Clearly he has the tools.
Yes, Kevin. He has good awareness, that's one. Lateral quickness, and he's very physical, and he puts that 6'11" wingspan to use.
Rebound by Salt Lake City, and they're starting off the season against this Detroit team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
And the pass to Suggs. Outside, Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from 9. Jump shot is good. Suggs has got the lead up to 1 now for Salt Lake City. Pass to Powell. Pass to Allen. He kicks it to Holiday. Inside, Lopez. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Moutier against Lopez. Passes it to Bay. Dishes it to Suggs. Shoots over Powell. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Allen outside. Back to Holiday. There's the drive. And they recover it. For Salt Lake City, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Bay gets the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Salt Lake City.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond, and to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. What a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Suggs passes to Favors. Now, here's Suggs, covered by Payton. Here's Johnson, and it's in there.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort, and he brings the energy.
DeRozan with it. And it's Johnson picking him up to the inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
DeMar draws so much attention on that pick and roll that often he can get an easy score with a simple pass like he did on that play.
Cook, the pass to Favors. Kicks it to Suggs. Up top, Bay. The pass to Suggs. Here is Cook for 3. Detroit with the rebound. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that's 2 points on the layup. And now a 4-point Detroit lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So Salt Lake City calls timeout. They're first.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do, and not enough credit for what he does.
A different look here for Detroit. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Lopez. Taurean Prince comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Powell. Salt Lake City also making some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Johnson. And Stevenson comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Fournier subbed in for Suggs. Anderson kicks to Fournier. Detroit with the rebound. 52 seconds left here in the second. Now Bullock. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Stolen by Bullock. Pass to Zubac. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Payton with the ball. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Bullock from the arc. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Detroit leads by 4. Got a chance now to send it over to David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
Checking out Detroit. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
It's pretty simple. They took care of the ball, they made smart passes, and limited turnovers. I'm sure they talked about it coming into tonight. We'll see if they can keep it tight in the second half, though.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. It's been a clinic from Brook Lopez.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We got Keldon Johnson, Emmanuel Mudiay out there with subs. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's DeRozan. Drops it in from 11 feet. DeRozan's got 8 points.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Holiday against Mudiay. To the paint. Here's Davis. A basket good off the assist from Mudiay. Mudiay's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Powell. Now here's DeRozan. Over Mudiay. And it's DeRozan missing. Loads it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
DeRozan against Bey. And the basket by DeRozan.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Davis. Lopez with the block.
And it's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
The ball goes to Detroit.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Detroit making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Mudiay against Holiday. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Powell, the pass to Lopez. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Pass to Davis. Over Lopez. Moves back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
On top of being a great player, AD is a great teammate. Even forcing his way out of New Orleans, he was honest about what he wanted, didn't complain along the way, and hasn't complained since.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. Over in the corner, Allen. To the inside. And Holiday kicks to Powell. Now, here's Suggs. The pass to Moutier. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Bay. Out to the right wing for the lead. Sinks the triple. Suggs has got his third basket of the night. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Powell. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And Detroit leads by 1. Pass to Davis. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Low block shot. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for Salt Lake City. And Davis gets it to go.
And Davis is one of those guys, so versatile. Each option the defense chooses to take away is often the wrong one.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
A different look here for Detroit. Zubats is checked in for Lopez. Taurean Prince comes in for Washington. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Norman Powell. A big group substitution here for Salt Lake City. Derek Favors checked in for Anthony Davis. Anderson comes in for Keldon Johnson. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Suggs. Here's Bullock, and he uses the glass on the lane. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Stevenson against Prince. Count it. Stevenson's got the lead, back up to 1 now for Salt Lake City.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside. And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Allen in the post, defended by Moutier. Allen passes to Prince. That one, no good. Now Salt Lake City takes it the other way. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
Stevenson outside. Unloads. Again, Salt Lake City. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Salt Lake City.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Up again. It's good on the putback. Prince has got 8 points.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Salt Lake City calls timeout. A different look here for Detroit. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Drew Holiday. And Salt Lake City also making a switch. Cook's checked in. Anderson finds Fournier. Back to Anderson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anderson's got the lead up to 3 now for Salt Lake City.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Payton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Lobs it up for Favors. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Out of bounds, Salt Lake City takes possession.
To Salt Lake City.
they've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
The shot's good from Fournier. 7 points in the game.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Prince against Anderson. Prince outside. Ball's knocked loose. 5 to shoot. DeRozan in the corner. Over Stevenson. Misses off the right iron. Salt Lake City leading by 3. Cook looking it over. There's the triple. And they get it back.
The anticipation of Favors is flawless. Knowing in advance he is going to rise up with the jumper as the pass is coming to him.
Anthony Davis. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Holiday sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. P.J. Washington is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Peyton. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Detroit trails by 5. DeRozan on the wing. Lets it go from 14. Here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And it's blocked. He kicks to DeRozan. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Powell. From 11 feet away. Rebound by Salt Lake City.
That's his shot. Close to the basket. Had the defense on his heels. Kicking himself right now.
Johnson. And once again off the mark by Salt Lake City. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And that one is good.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Back to Cook. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Now here's Powell. D right on him. Inside to take the lead. Trying to get open is Lopez. No good from Peyton. For Salt Lake City, they've gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter. Going 0 for 4 so far.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Drew Holiday checked in for Detroit. And Salt Lake City also making a switch. Moutier, he's checked in for Cook. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Here's Davis. Detroit with the rebound. DeRozan's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And it's good, 2 points. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the biggest progressions for DeMar DeRozan. Now can create a shot off the dribble in a variety of ways.
The turnaround jumper, and it's Davis missing.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Powell kicks to DeRozan. It counts, and the foul. Emmanuel Mudiay picks one up.
That was the first straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies and becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane. I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Salt Lake City trails by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Davis gets a wide open look and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half. And here's DeRozan. Floats one. Count that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's Davis with the ball for Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Mudiay dishes to Johnson. Lopez against Davis. Back to Mudiay. Kicks to Suggs. 4 on the shot clock. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Detroit?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Taken away by Holiday. Washington with it. Picked up by Davis. Rebound by Salt Lake City.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Bay passes to Mudiay. Down low. Here's Davis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They needed that bucket. The aggression of AD when he senses a big moment, not something you can teach.
And Salt Lake City making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Powell. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Salt Lake City calls timeout. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
Detroit on D. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
2 minutes
to the left wing.
2 minutes.
Mudiay kicks to Davis. Salt Lake City moving the ball around. And he gets it to go.
One thing Anderson does not lack is confidence. Big bucket.
DeRozan against Bay. It's stolen by Davis. For the finish. And Davis pulls it down.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow, a play that might come to define this game.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
Here's DeRozan. Count that one. DeRozan's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And you could tell DeMar DeRozan wanted that one. Big time shot maker. Give him the rock.
And finished off by Davis.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Moutier against Holiday. The 11-footer, and DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Holiday. 25 points for DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that make. Huge shot.
Now, here's Suggs. Guarded by Powell, and it's sent back by Lopez. They get it back, and it's Davis finishing it off.
This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
DeRozan surveying the D. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's Davis. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
DeRozan against Bay. Now DeRozan, 6 to shoot. Another miss by DeRozan.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA.
What in the world was that? That was a highly contested game. I really feel like the run the Mountains put on in the last couple of minutes of the fourth quarter really could have sold them into winning this game. But AD had to take the last shot. Why? These are more questions for the breakdown, honestly. But, I mean, you see DeRozan 25 and 10 with the double-double. Yeah, I mean, he did his thing. Brook Lopez is in there. Drew Holiday did not go as hard as I thought he would have. You know, AD 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He was doing damn everything, honestly. We'll get to it in the breakdown, people. I've been your host, Hazel So Fresh. I appreciate you for watching.